One team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And the lead is some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Pass play coming here. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Janet. Mustang 19.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
Trap 50, trap 60.
Quick throw finds him out right. Hits the 20. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This taken from the 12. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Running right side by Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buffalo.
First down of the game for James Cook. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. 3rd and long for him here. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
23 yards.
56, 56.
And the Bills first down.
52. Alert!
Going to the ground again on first. And some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Blitz coming here. Allen. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
To the air on 3rd and long. Intercepted in the end zone. Kicked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Cowboy 80. Steady.
Pass play now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready! Ready, ready!
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Come on, come on. Come 19, 19, Charger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Christian Benford has it.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying his one up the gut. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
You just get the play off. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Cook again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. New York to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They start the drive at home. Drops that first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10
Cougar 19.
at the 25-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Steady.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ready, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Stephanie. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Come on, come on. That's 69, 70, Timberwolf.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That throw behind his intended target. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
He's going to throw it again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Coming right is Hall. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Dose of the hurry up here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First down. First down.
In the red zone now. Brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready, Dragon 60, Bronco 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Joey Slye.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Slye's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing here, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
3rd and long, it's Allen. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there.
It's 4th down.
He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Brought in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
60 by 6, 60 by 60.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take into the house.
Ready.
That's him on a quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offensive line fast.
Bronco 80.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready.
They're throwing it. This is complete to Ferguson at left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Cowboy 80.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throw is caught. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 2 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. They'll run for this. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
22-yard attempt.
Slides kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
And the Bills, 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Buffalo.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Man, talk about adding some insult to injury there, Brock. Not only did they jump, but they still ended up giving up the lengthy run, Brock, and that one's declined. 1st and 10 now from the 46. He's going to throw this one. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connects with his back, Hall. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
60 Maverick, 6-2.
Looking to throw here. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Trap 60.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Aaron Glenn with an eye on that play clock, and he's going to burn a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
They'll run here, it's Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively. That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for two.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Allen setting up to throw. Defense is too much here, and the Jets drag him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Hold in by his back. Cook. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Now Allen. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Robert Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they face 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw to that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast. Allen on 3rd down. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut it to 1 late in the 3rd.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Come 19. Jeanette. Cougar 19. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. Not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Come on, go.
Running this with Hall. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Panther 11. Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense in a hurry up here.
16 yards on the play. That's good for a Jets.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
At the 31-yard line.
Ready.
Working on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ready.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Viking 18.
Throwing from the gun. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. 1979 Broncos.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. This from 48 on the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Punting quickly on the RPO. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
The Bills' 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Back to throw now, Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Allen now on 1st down. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. As his go-to, it's Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Pass now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
And they're on the 33-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They run. Here's Hall. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the counter, Hall shoves one away. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the
Warriors
18-yard
70.
line.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Let's go now. Lights.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a fourth-quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
Bills 28.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now run by Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bills down by only 3. Second and 3 now. Another one for Cook. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
And the Bills first down.
Back to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He escapes the defender. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Here he is to throw. On the move, hit it right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Loss of a yard.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Setting up to pass. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. This 42 yards from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route could provide.
Jets, 34. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st down, play action. He's dropping deep on this snap. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a 1st down. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.